Penny for your thoughts? Well, maybe a penny for cholera instead. Today we're going to discuss the rise and fall of penny licks in the Victorian age. How what was once a luxurious treat that was only available to the rich was brought to all the classes, but with its rise in popularity, it started to become available to everyone via street vendors. And as it gained traction, so did the spread of a variety of diseases that took the lives of many. In the 1850s, ice cream and frozen desserts rose to popularity with its upper classes, but wealthier homes had the means to import, house, and hire staff to craft these delectable frozen treats. Ice, a crucial ingredient, was imported from Norway and housed in well-insulated ice houses, which were dug deep into the earth and held in meticulously maintained chambers. For those unable to import their ice, winter served as an opportunity to stock up from surrounding lakes, with Londoners even harvesting ice from the River Thames. The allure of preserving a taste of winter during the stifling summer months was irresistible, making ice cream a sought-after delight for all social strata. This was where the rise of penny lick ice creams began. The vendors would have hand carts filled with ice and boxes of ice cream available, usually in flavors in whatever they could get access to, like vanilla, berries, chocolate, and lemon. Then to serve the ice cream, they used glass cups that were designed to not require a spoon. They were also made to be in a few sizes: a penny, half penny, a quarter penny, etc. The buyer was meant to purchase their ice cream, eat the couple of mouthfuls that the cup held at the cart, and then they were to give the glass back to the vendor. However, these glass containers were somewhat deceptive. Typically solid glass, they featured a small cone-shaped bowl at the top, creating an illusion of greater volume than they actually held. Over time, these petite servings and the unique glassware that accompanied them became collectively known as penny licks. At its core, a penny lick was a humble ice cream treat that offered a momentary escape from the hustle and bustle of Victorian life. Picture yourself on a sweltering summer day in the 19th century London, the sun's rays relentless and the air thick with the scent of horse-drawn carriages. The answer to your discomfort was a penny lick, a penny's worth of frozen delight. Now in London, there were always those who were willing to cut a corner or two. Sometimes these ice creams had no cream in them at all. Some vendors thickened lightly flavored sugar water with cornstarch, gelatin, or even mashed potatoes or turnip. How the vendors would attract buyers is still quite similar to how ice cream trucks today do it, with a little tune that's recognizable across generations. The vendors would ring a bell and yell out a little tune. Many ice cream vendors were of Italian descent, with the Italians widely regarded as the best ice cream makers. They would call out "O che poco" or "Ecco un poco," which translated to "Oh how small" and "Here is a small piece," meaning the cost for the ice creams, which generally evolved to the ice cream vendors being called the Hokey Pokey men, and Hokey Pokey became a generally recognized slang for ice cream that stuck around for decades. Now we do have to discuss some of the negative aspects of the penny licks. One, particularly in central London, there weren't a lot of clean sources of water readily available, but vendors needed to clean their glasses between customers. Now, where do you think they got the water? And if you guessed the River Thames, you'd be correct. Even in the Victorian era, everyone knew the River Thames was not clean water. It was where a lot of human waste was dumped, as well as waste generated from the numerous horses. The smell of the Thames was so bad that in 1958, Parliament, which was located on the banks of the Thames, had to be suspended. So this was not water you wanted any sort of eating vessel near. But in the morning, these ice cream vendors would fill a bucket of water, and that was what they used to clean the bowls with all day. Penny licks spread a variety of diseases, which included cholera, tuberculosis, typhoid, scarlet fever, and even smallpox. In the late 1890s, doctors and scientists began to examine a variety of different food handling practices, and one that caused particular concern were the Penny Licks. The water used to clean the glasses were examined, and the water in the buckets was noted as being thick, slimy, gray, and full of sediment. The water was examined, and they learned, to no surprise, that it was full of bacteria, hair, hay, fleas. It was gross. Penny Licks were banned in London in 1898, which led to the invention of an edible, single-use vessel for ice cream made of pastry, which we now know of as ice cream cones. The production of ice cream also became heavily regulated, so vendors could no longer whip up batches of ice cream at home or wherever. They needed a licensed commercial kitchen space, and then grew the popularity of ice cream parlors. Today, Penny Licks are a distant memory, a quaint relic of a bygone era. Yet they remain a testament to the Victorian passion for simple pleasures, innovation, and the enduring love affair between all people and ice cream. The penny lick was not just a treat, it was a reflection of Victorian society's desire to savor life's fleeting moments of joy. In the 21st century, as we enjoy our modern ice cream delights from pristine cups and cones, we can take a moment to express the intriguing history of the penny lick. It may have been imperfect in terms of hygiene, but it encapsulated the essence of Victorian life, the pursuit of happiness in the small sweet moments that made everyday existence a bit more bearable. So the next time you indulge in a scoop of your favorite ice cream, think back to the Victorian penny licks and raise a spoon to the past, a time when a single penny could buy you a lick of happiness on a sweltering summer day. Thanks for joining us on this deliciously nostalgic journey to the world of penny licks from the Victorian era. If you found this video intriguing as we did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more fascinating Grim Histories. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment below. Have you tried to imagine yourself enjoying a penny lick in the Victorian times? Let us know. And if you have any other historical topics you'd like us to explore in future episodes, feel free to suggest them. We're always hungry for new stories from the past. Until next time, keep exploring the quirkiest corners of history with Grim Histories. Stay curious, and remember that history is anything but bland. See you next episode.